But you still got a Tata, though, doing damage out there. Yes.
They're packed full of hidden bosses, though, because the power level over there, especially the fact that they just farm against each other, and they just bring themselves all up to that same level. Another Chicago representative we had earlier today was Ice Knight, and he put on a show as well. One of my homies from back home as well. But Scoops here up as the opponent. This Me Brawler with a lot to prove.
That's right. This Me Brawler has gotten the job done time and time again. Now, of course, find himself on the loser side of bracket. So somewhere out there was a player that was able to figure out the madness that is a Me Brawler. We'll see if Ravenking can be the next one, or if they're going to be another player on the Me Brawler hit list. Scoops right now with a pretty commanding lead. Goodness, shot put almost hitting the mark. Another one. It's the Olympics, my friend. Getting busy right now. Getting strong in this corner. Back throw, you know it. Oh my gosh,
that thing's so terrifying, and it kills really, really early. I mean, you're down there by the blast zone, 139%. Scoops taking on first stock of this series, pretty much unanswered already. He's proved himself an unrelenting force of destruction.
Me Brawler right now. There's still a lot of question marks on how to deal with this character, and I wonder if Ravenking's gonna be able to dig deep and figure it out. As you can see right now, the corner pressure has just been absolutely monumental right here on Scoops' behalf. The up tilts, the fast fall nair, most notably, starting up something great. But fearless right here is Ravenking going for the reset grab on that top platform. There's the falling up air, getting another one, but falling out of harm's way. My God. I mean, you see this sort of mentality kind of come out, too, from Apollo Kage as well, when you just can walk up on your opponent, let them, look at this! What's he cooking? And then not press a button.
That's amazing that Ravenking is able to just wait and see what Scoops is going to do. Actually getting the winning out of that interaction. Still has so much percent, though, but Rage is up, so maybe an early kill is on the books. Getting thrown upwards, no kill throws from center stage are going to be accessible to Me Brawler.
My.
They're killing just on the edge of its range. 2 stocks up still for Scoops. Has just looked unfazed all the way through top 8.
Unfazed. Scoops has just been an absolute monster. I am a big fan of the gameplay right here. Ravenking, of course, you know, looking a little bit without answer right now. Again, it happens, you know, Me Brawler, they break that zone, they get up close and personal, but more than anything else, you know, they start to play the read game. But here's a read right here on Ravenking's behalf, letting them get up underneath that platform. You think it's a good spot for you to be in? Yes, you've been getting a lot off of your up tilts. Yes, you've been getting a lot off of your fast fall up airs. But hey, Arson is here right now, and you are in those dark range percents. That down air into up smash, closing it out. But it's going to take more than a down air and an up smash right here to bring themselves out of this deficit. They're going to have to dig deep, because Scoop right here is playing completely out of their mind.
Yeah, once Ravenking gets it going, we know he has amazing Oki coverage. He covered everything but roll out on that last combo drop. So he was able to keep it going, but he just has to get more of these neutral encounters to break in his favor. And that's the thing, is Me Brawler isn't a character that's supposed to be winning every neutral encounter. It's just Scoop's reading ability. So I imagine he's probably been studying up, watching these stream matches to get prepared for everyone. I mean, I wouldn't know how else you're keeping up with these players' mindsets just so well. Barely in the range for up smash. Another huge call out. Scoop's smash attacks on ledge are probably the best in this whole tournament.
Yeah, I mean, their smash attacks have just, I mean, not even just the smash attacks, but the reads as well, too. Knowing when it's time to disengage and just kind of let your movement, you know, kind of let them make the mistake for you. And that right there, I think, is what kind of separates Scoops from a lot of the other interactions we have seen here, you know, with these top players this weekend. So I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. Scoops, of course, looking powerful. Ravenking's going to have to figure some things out here and fast, because when it comes to the ground game, when it comes to the exchanges, regardless if you have Arson or not, Me Brawler is not a character you want to keep trading with at all. You got that frame 2 jab right there. If you want to keep it simple, you have the read on that frame 8 up smash. And when it comes at the expense of a read as well, too, that right there is going to keep you in a big head-scratching moment. Ravenking, quick 58%. This is not the hottest start right here to this match.
Yeah, once again, taking that early deficit. He's getting in with it down tilt, but he can't secure anything else out of it. Unfortunately, not quite sure on that percentage for combos on this character. He's a middle way, so nothing too crazy.
No, absolutely not.
Quite is really important for a character like Joker.
Yeah. Joker, of course, knowing how to throw their weight around, but we're kind of seeing shades of what we've seen in some of the previous matches with Ravenking, especially that match versus Doorstop, where I felt like, you know, when Arson is here, there should be a level of fear that kind of comes into play. We're not quite seeing Ravenking apply that thoroughly. It feels like Scoops, Arson or not, is keeping the same mentality in line right now. Whoa, my goodness. Ate a lot of percent right there. Yes, was able to build up that meter and has a lead. Let's see what Ravenking does right here to hold on to it. Would love to see them maybe disengage a bit more and go for Arson guns.
All right, okay. Great call on the roll. Once again, the down air's doing some great work. There come the nairs. Oh, but he's faded away just a little too far. Ravenking isn't able to keep up more damage there, but Scoops has only barely made it back to the stage. He's already finding damage.
That's right. This is like sort of that Ike mentality kind of coming out here from Ravenking, knowing when it's time to bait out an air dodge, even when we're center stage, even if I'm not trying to push you off stage, I'm always baiting out that air dodge to find that opening with one of my arrows to keep the pressure going. Loving that mentality come out here from Ravenking. Goes to show there could be a bit of confidence across the board once you get that lead. But let's see how well they maintain it here. This is still me, Brawler, piloted by Scoops here. And they have been a monster right now. Nice.
Oh, no. Okay, Rod, I'm making the realization.
I'm listening.
I just run back. I was like, who did knock Scoops down to loser's bracket? And it's a while ago. I had to go all the way back to round 1 out of pools, and it's no one else but Ravenking in a Game 5 match earlier yesterday. This, I think, is really slated to be a great one. It is a grudge match. Scoops showing us exactly that he's got that to prove this day.
That's right. Has a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Nice. I'm loving the patience again, knowing a bit stubbier of a character, so I have to sometimes wait for the damage to come to me. Using that up tilt right there to set up something great. And again, even when they get up close and personal, you have that quick frame 2 jab. I have that frame 8 up smash as well too. Great stuff on Scoops, looking as powerful as ever.
All right.
But easy come, easy go. Ravenking not going quietly into the night. What's up?
Exactly what we want to see. Dead even on this last stock. Full damage comes out. You're stuck on the ledge. The footstool is a cheeky move, but he's not going to fall that fast. Plenty left in the tank for Ravenking. He's got to buy back more of his stage space, though. Hollow Bastion really commanded the center by Scoops across this whole game.
Oh, my goodness. And I love it. What I'm seeing here from Ravenking, has Arson on lock right now. Of course, Scoops still playing as fearless as ever, but doing a slightly better job at working around that nair. That frame 3 nair that me Brawler has is such a daunting thing to work around when it hits, but also when it hits shield 2, it being -2. One of the safest moves, I feel like, just in the whole game of Smash Ultimate. So, of course, Scoops is very well aware of that. Here's some more nairs. Here's the up air. Here's the up B. And that's going to get it done off the top of the screen. Scoops looking powerful.
Scoops just running with a vengeance towards this match point. Unrelenting aggression. It's so satisfying to see. Guilty pleasure for me, actually. Me characters. They're also funny to watch, and they have more sauce than anyone gives them credit for. I mean, it's like a lot of low tiers, but they're very rare to see, especially as you spread that representation between the 3. But me Brawler is unrelenting power. He just keeps it going, and he's actually not that bad at breaking neutral, especially with the shot put in toe as well. You cannot shield against him because it does like half the shield damage in one go. If you hold it for any length of time, he's just going to buster that thing out. So that is a consideration. Ravenking is aware of that clearly because he's not willing to just hold in one position like that, and it limits his movements a lot throughout neutral. Yeah, it's just one of those situations where you don't really want to deal with, me Brawler from a long, far distance away. You might think you want to, but, you have to worry about shot put. Even if shot put doesn't land, the sheer nature of that move, you're going to hold shield. You're going to try to jump out of the way. The minute you give up stage control, me Brawler, very quick character on foot. Don't know how fast they are, but damn it, they're pretty quick, and they're going to run up as quickly as possible to, break that zone. But then if you get up close and personal too, you have to deal again with that frame 3 nair, -2 on shield, whether it hits shield or if it just hits, the opponent. It's such a tall order to have to work with. You got that quick jab as well too. But this is where, I think Ravenking is going to thrive a little bit, and we have not seen this come out here even in the doorstop match, and that is the offstage gameplay. Me Brawler, scary on stage, off stage, a little bit to be desired. So pretty vulnerable for sure.
Yeah, pretty vulnerable, and I think Arson has the tools with downward angle guns, or even just like a runoff arrow to really get the party to win. Ravenking
showing us what he's about. That's beautiful.
That's that Ike in his blood coming out, catching the reads with the air dodges. You can make the mistake time and time again, and I'm going to punish the same way until you figure it out. Wait a minute. Don't ever try that.
The downer's coming back out again. Ravenking showing us just what he can do with that move. It's great as a stage. Like, it sets up for a lot of confirms as well. For this character, we haven't had the opportunity to really show that off until now. Back in that ledge guarding situation, he doesn't come down hitting the nair, but hey, he gets the grab anyway. That's right.
A little bit too much of real estate to work with here on Kalos. Of course, wide open spaces. This is going to benefit, I think, Joker just a little bit more because you can outrange, me Brawler in a lot of cases where they can't really outrange you. Yes, you still have shot put, but not the quickest move in the world. And I'm pretty sure if I stand on one side of Kalos, this move will not get anywhere close to me. So Oh my God! How many times is Scoops gonna get this? How many
rolling
times?
into Scoops, people. It's just not viable. It's not a long-term option here.
That's right, but you aren't the only one that could go for some reads as well too. I think that's kind of been the reoccurring theme here. I feel like in this top 8 is gets the jab block. Wait a minute, doesn't matter what I was talking about. Jab block is here. Nice. Pressure ain't stopping, but now if Ravenking has anything to say about it. Okay, like that.
Ambitious.
Yeah, very ambitious. Still in the corner, but I get the air dash, especially out of guns right here, to make sure I can get myself back onto solid ground as safe as humanly possible. Wait a minute, Ravenking putting a point on the board for themselves. This is what I love to see. It was shaping up to be something miserable for Ravenking, a quick 3-0 if you will, but dug deep and well, here we are. 2 games to 1 right now. Ravenking said the job ain't done yet, but I'm still in this thing to win it.
Something that does worry me for Ravenking here, though. That was a really commanding victory. It is on Kalos, one of the most not even, what's a good word for that? One of the most skewed stages in the entire stage list.
That's right.
So he's able to get that after going down 2. He's not going to have that luxury again.
Well, if there's ever a stage to win, it should have been on that one, I think. Again, that's just a lot of real estate for me, Brawler, to have to cover. You know, me, Gunner, sure, I'll stand on one side of the room and throw stuff. I'm down for that. Hell, even me, Swords Fighter. But me, Brawler's like, I prefer, you know, the close quarter combat. You know, I learn with my hands. I'm a kinesthetic learner. You know what I'm saying? So, nice. As you can see right here, Scoops right here, closing out that zone, getting the jab lock every time. Ravenking's going to have to be a little bit more mindful of that. Whether, you know, I'm getting the jab lock with Nair or I'm using my just standing jab to do it, Ravenking's going to have to work on those techs because Scoops is getting really scary right now. Nothing off the dash attack. Whoa!
Oh, okay. nice mix-up there, getting to ledge. Keeping the pressure up really heavily, and all of this off of an up tilt. We've talked a lot about up tilt earlier with Apollo Kage, and he's a monster with Snake's up tilt, and that does everything on its own. It just does the kill button. But Scoops has to work a little bit harder with the up tilt. Still a bread and butter for their gameplay throughout this bracket run. The reset on the uppy actually is a boon in the end. Jumping down with the Nair and dropping a back air as well.
That's right, and it's so smart right there on Scoops, knowing that he's not going to roll that time. Now we're chilling, but good Lord, message sent next to air right there would be very unwise to go for that again, but the good Lord,
just keep going. They just keep going. Scoops still 2 stocks up at this point on a match point to boot. The dare, a third dare affair, another dare. Insane stuff to see from the Ravenking. Has to turn it up to 11 right now to make back these 3 stocks, especially after that dominant showing.
Good Lord, that all started off of, yeah, you thought I was going to go for another read into the up smash. No, enjoy this back here. You're on punishment. You're staying in the corner. Here comes the downers. Scoops, an absolute menace right now on the sticks. 150% knowing, no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Nothing off the Nair, finds access for a second one. We're chilling though. Okay, yes, he knows. Better not run in that time. Up smash is always on the ready. Back air looking good right here. Forward air strong, back air -6 on shield, safe option, strong option as well too, and fast. Let's trumpet to the back air, we'll take it.
And look how much meter that gave on Arsene off of the counter. This is something that Ravenking can work with. Getting some more damage though is a little bit dicey for him. Up tilt is going to get a little bit more. Trying to break in something open from Scoops. So Scoops finds that up tilt once again. They've been pivotal in this matchup through and through. The down air comes out once again into a grab in the pivot.
Good Lord, the pivots have been absolutely terrifying to have to deal with here at 109%. What is Ravenking going to do to try to bring this thing back? Because it just feels like Scoops kind of has this one in the back. That up tilt, such a daunting thing to work around. Up tilt being frame 5, very strong right here on me, Brawler's behalf. Enjoy this residual damage. Nothing off the grab, spot dodge, up smash to close it out on Scoops' behalf, and the crowd goes crazy. My goodness.
Scoops confirmed into top 4 off this one. A beautiful showing through and through. Ravenking finding some mileage there in game 3, but just can't stick it out. Scoops showing us the best reads of the day, unrelenting with all of it. And our Chicago hero out for the count. Ohio still going strong in defending their home turf today.
It's looking powerful. I've said it once, I'll say it again. People keep sleeping on Ohio, and if there was ever a series of events to prove the naysayers wrong, it is definitely COS 2023. I'm having such a great time in this top 8, but I believe our time together has come to an end right here. Wow, I got